in two circles subtend an angle of 60 degree and 75 degree at their respective centers, find a ratio of their radii. This is a kind of problems you could expect in competitive exam, but remember this is a basic simple problems. So but similar kind they might have asked. Okay, the concept will might be same, question might be a little bit twist, but we'll see discuss this problem very systematically. They said radius of the circle is different. That is, first one radius have r1, second one bigger, okay, r2, okay, different radius. So this will be subtend an angle of 60 degree, this will subtend an angle of 75 degree. Remember this arc length will be same, L equal to L, okay, or only theta and radius will be changed. So you could need to find out radius ratios. So but for both we have to use, supposed to use the standard result theta equal to L by R. So theta is always ready in this equation. So better to convert 60 and 75 degree first to radians. How do you convert radians? If I want to convert radians, multiply by pi divided by 180. So this is a simple trick you use. So theta 1 equal to 60 degree into multiply by pi divided by 180. Similarly, if I want to convert to degree, first multiply by 180 divided by pi. Okay. Or you can follow this trick. 60 equal to 100. It takes time. Okay, better not to use this much long procedure. Just try to remember yourself. Want to convert into radian, multiply by pi divided by 180. So this will go. This will be equal to pi by 3. Similarly, theta 2 equal to 75 to pi by 180. This will be equal to 5 by 12. 5 pi by 12. Okay. So be good at calculation so that your speed of calculation also improves. That's what I said using basic mathematics class. Okay. So you have to keep your fundamentals of mathematics to be very strong, especially addition, multiplication, tables. 1 to 20, all tables should be in your fingertips so that calculation will be fast. If you look into the number, you can get the answer most of the time. So now substitute these things to this equation. How this equation? So here L equal to what happens? R1 into theta. Am I right? Similarly, this is L1. L2 equal to R2 theta. We know that L1 equal to L2. They are given in the problem. So R1 theta 1 equal to R2 theta 2. So that is equal to what I can say, R1 by, I want ratio of radius equal to theta 2 by theta 1. That means theta 2 is 5 by 12 divided by 5.3. I meant to say 5 pi by 12 into 3 pi by 5. 3 fourths, that is 5 by 4. The ratio of radius are 5:4. R1 is to R2 equal to 5:4. So very careful in the options, they might give 4:5, 5:4, some small changes, or they multiply this with some constant. I could say into 10, 50:40 they could give the answer. Or they divide by 2, so that is 2.5 into 2. Anything they might give, so to confuse your speed. Okay, so but make sure that you check after getting the right answer whether it is in the proper ratios or proper proportions. That is most important when you see the competitive exams. So small changes they might give. So but especially this is very important is this given in radian, this formula is there, so they given in degree to confuse you. So make sure that you convert this to radians. So these things you should be careful. One is conversion, how to convert, and this formula in radian. So better you convert degree to always radian and get the answers. Or sometimes you should check whether they given in mm, they given in centimeter or meter. So these dimensions, units and degrees measurement is most important in this kind of problems. Be careful. So we'll solve next one. We'll see the next problem. The problem statement is like this. The angles of triangles are AP and the ratio of the number of degrees in the least to the number of radians in the greatest is 65. Find the angles in degrees and radians. So it is very clear. They said they not mentioned what is the interior angle of a triangle. They said it is in AP. And whenever if they say AP and it is triangle, how do you consider the three angles? So this is the simple trick you can utilize in every place. Okay. Wherever they are asked this kind of question, so you please remember for triangle, okay, A, B, C, unknown angles if I want to mention in terms of AB. Always remember it is for triangle, that is A, middle one is A minus D, left one, right one is A plus D. Okay. Similarly, for this is for triangle. Okay. If for rectangle, so this will be A plus D, M plus 2D. Okay. So A plus D enough. Sorry, it is A plus D and A plus 2D on the right side. Left side A minus D, A minus 2D. That is in place of for rectangle. Okay. So now consider for triangle. So these are the two hints. You can utilize this concept any place, any part of your mathematics. If they appear like this, try to remember. Okay. So in case of triangle, what is the basic concept? So sum of the interior angles should be 180. In case of rectangle, it should be 360. So now it is triangle. Okay. So sum of the three angles. So these are the angles. Okay. Degrees. Okay. So now I am adding this. So that is A minus D plus A plus A plus D. Sum should be equal to 180. This is the basic idea. So when you add, D get cancelled, like plus D and minus D. 3A equal to 180 degree. A equal to 3 is 360. A is 60. Now rewrite these angles. What happens? These angles become, middle one is 60. A, right one is 60 plus D and left one is 60 minus D. Now I don't know D. How to find out D? That is our task. Okay, first task. So you can use the hints. They said the ratio of number of degrees in the least to the number of degrees, the radius in the greatest is 60 by 5. So all of these three and the least one is A minus D. Am I right? A minus D is least. A plus D is greatest. Okay. Least in degree, here 60 degrees they mentioned. Highest in pi. So convert highest into radian. How do you convert? So A plus D means 60 plus D. 60 plus D. Convert this into radian because the greatest is given in radian. So how do you convert? Multiplied by pi by 180. Now rewrite. I mean to say, hope you understood this. So least is A minus D divided by, this is in degree. So highest is 60 minus D, 60 plus D divided by 5 by 180. That is equal to 60 by 5. Least is 60, it is in degree. Highest is in radian. Here also highest is in radian. So now simplify. Take cross multiply. That is 5 into 60 minus D. That is equal to 60 into 5 into 60 plus D divided by 180. 3 is now this 5 will cancel this. So 3 multiplied here. So 3 into 60 minus D equal to 60 plus D. 180 minus 3D equal to 60 plus D. 60 take this side, so that is 3D take that side. So it will be 4D. 4D equal to 180 minus 60, that is 120. So D equal to 120 by 4, that is equal to D equal to 3. Now rewrite all the three angles. What are the three angles? I mean to say, three angles of a triangle. A is 60 we got, B is 30. So three angles will be 60, 60 plus 30, 60 minus 30. That means 30, 60 and 90. So these are the angles in degrees. So if you want to convert into radian, multiply by pi and divided by pi and divided by 180. 60 into pi by 180, 90 into pi by 180. Or you can directly do, we know 30 equal to, you have to remember pi by 6, this is pi by 3 and this is pi by 2 in radian. This is in degree and this is in radian. If you simplify also you get same thing, pi by 6, this is pi by 3, this is pi by 2. So this is how you should do. So if you have the sink, you can place it, you can shortcut and you can directly utilize the answers. So if you are good at calculation, numericals will be very fast. You are supposed to practice same kind. So two things you are supposed to remember. One is for triangles, if they given in AP, you are supposed to take A plus D and A minus D. For rectangle, A plus D, A minus D, A minus 3D, A plus 2D. So this is a concept you can utilize to solve such kind of problems. We'll see few more problems. One more problem we'll see, question number 3. Okay, so in a right angle triangle, the difference between the two acute angles is pi by 15 radian. Find the angles in degree. You can read the question again and again. So observe, they given one in radian, one they asked in degrees. Very careful. So just to make you confused, they create such kind of questions. Okay, this kind of things you can expect in CT and all. Okay, so make sure that you read the question very properly. And they mention right angle triangle. Something if they mention, better you draw a figure. So draw a right angle triangle first. This is A, maybe this is mentioned, this is 90. Right angle means one angle should be 90. And there will be two angles, right? This angle, this, and that should be equal. And both are acute. These both angles are acute. Alright. Now see the questions. In a right angle triangle, the difference between the two acute angles, they said like that. So this is one option, option 1. Okay. So what you could say? So difference they said this much. So in other way, sum of this should be 45, this is 45 in general. Am I right? This is 90. Sum of the angle also should be 90 degree. This is the indirect idea of the questions. They given in difference, but in positive way, the sum also should be 90 degree. Difference pi by 15, but they given in radian. First convert this. So two angles you consider x and y. So they said x plus y or x minus y equal to difference of two acute angles is pi by 15 radian. You can better convert to degree. So how to convert degree? Multiply by 180 and divided by pi. That is pi by 15 into 180 by pi. This much degree. Both are equal. Pi by get cancelled. This will be how much? Pi 3s are 3. 6. This will be or 15 1s are. This will be 15 1 12. Okay. So that means 12. Okay. So x minus y equal to 12. And what we know? Sum of two acute angles of right angle triangle is 90. Sum of the two acute angles of a right angle triangle is 90. That means x plus y equal to 90 degree. So this is one equation, x plus y equal to 90 degree. Solve these two equations. I mean to say equal to 12 degree. Equation 1 and 2. How to solve equation 1 and 2? Just add equation 1 plus equation 2. What do you get? Y get cancelled. This is 2x equal to 90 plus 12. That is 102. X equal to 102 by 2. That is 551. So you got x equal to 51. Substitute x equal to 51 in any one of the equation. That is 51 plus y equal to 90. So y equal to 90 minus 51, that is equal to 39. So what you would say? X equal to 51, y equal to 39. Okay. X plus y equal to 51 plus 39 equal to 90. It is true. Sum of the two angles will be 90 and difference between two angles 51 minus 39. So you will get 12. Both are 12. So the question is true and we got the angles in degrees, 51 degree and 39 degree. This is how you are supposed to do such kind of problems. So this is called elimination technique. Elimination technique. Very important. So you can see such problems in the basics of mathematics. So you will solve such kind of problems if you don't know. So if you know, it is good. So you can follow and you will get the answers. So please remember to read the question very carefully again and again. You see the most important thing is in which media they given. Okay, either degree or radian. So conversion is most important. Otherwise, your answer will be go wrong. So practice such kind of things. So it will be definitely useful for your board exam as well as competitive exam. So please read, remember and repeat. Definitely you will get the pitch of trigonometry. All the best. Thank you.